Irish singer and, of course, friend of the show, who was still glowing from newlywed bliss after getting married only last month. Paul Byrom has been releasing albums since the age of 14, taking his music all over the world. And he joins me now to chat all about his latest show. Paul Byrom, welcome back to the 6 o'clock show.
Thank you.
You are glowing. I've said it there. You're also very matchy-matchy with the sash
I know,
yeah.
I'm kind of wearing my tea cozy. My brother-in-law asked me a while back when I wore this for the first time. I was delighted with myself because it looks very itchy.
It's actually not. Is it itchy?
No, it's lovely. I love it.
Listen, you've got it really unbuttoned.
I know. Sure, come here.
We're all here
it's
for
after
it.
6. You know
Give
what I mean?
the audience what we want. We got to start with the wedding.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
Tell us everything. Spill the tea.
Yeah, so excited. So we're only it's only 3 weeks ago or so. You said last month. It's like what? It's 3 weeks ago. We went down to Malaga, Malaga City, and we got married in a lovely little house up in the mountains called Hacienda del Alamo. And we had close friends and family down. For the week leading into it, it was like people just coming all the time. It was like a constant party, you know. And then afterwards, then the two of us went off to Ibiza for 8 days for some rest and relaxation.
Of course, really low key as well, Ibiza.
Oh, and then we had a couple of friends there that it was anything but low key.
Did it escalate?
Oh, yeah, absolutely it did. And there was times where I was like, I'm 46.
And a married man.
I need to rein it in here,
yes.
you know, because Catherine's younger and she was like, let's go. It's like, okay.
You're like, okay, I can keep up with you, my wife.
So, yeah, it could have been the shortest marriage in that I would have had a heart attack. But it was great. It was just, Ibiza's just stunning as well. And like our heart is there in Malaga and Spain and that way of life. And it was just wonderful. So
myself, and the girls are actually flying to Malaga on holiday at the end of June.
It is an undiscovered city. I swear to God, people fly into Malaga and then they go...
flight.
Yeah, and they go down to Marbella or they go to Nerja or they go wherever. If you actually go to Malaga and just stay in Malaga, there's like the beaches are there, they've got the old town, they've got tiny little side streets, the markets.
Are you working for the tourist board of Malaga right now? Are you
on
commission?
I am open to offers.
Is this #ad?
I am open to offers.
You mentioned Malaga. Our digital eyes spotted the child of Prague.
Yes.
Surely you weren't worried with the weather over in Malaga.
Well,
Come on now, Paul.
May is hit or miss down there. You know, still there's a chance. And with my luck, anything could happen. And actually, on the Wednesday night, we got married on a Friday. On the Wednesday night, we were getting ready to go out to meet the gang in town, down by the port. And the skies opened.
It was a cleanse.
And I was like,
it was a cleanse.
Oh, Brian, I was
Were
like...
you worried?
I thought... Because even the venue itself, they're like, oh, no problem. No problem. I'm like,
There's a little problem.
There's a little problem. This hair doesn't just happen.
No, I know that.
Anyways, it was literally an hour. But the child of Prague came. We were traditional as well. So, like, you have to have that child of Prague with you. And so we took him to the beach and we took him to the beach club.
Well,
and
he
had
worked.
A great time. He had a brilliant time.
Listen, I seen the wedding pics in the cover of a magazine. They look absolutely gorgeous. But there's one picture in particular that's getting a lot of attention online. Explain to us what's going on right here. We're going to pop that. Now, I'm sorry, all I can... Body, yada, 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 yada. I mean, why wear the hat? What's going on here?
So I'm actually kind of embarrassed. But like a few years ago, I started wearing budgies for the crack initially, and I used to bother people so much that I was like, if it bothers them that much, I'm going to wear them more. And now I actually love them, right? Yeah. And they're always fun colours and designs.
They're bold.
Yeah, and I don't take myself too seriously, as you can probably gather. And so then when I was on ordering a pair for my trip down to Spain, I picked up a bikini for Catherine, and when I produced it, she was like, oh, dear God. And in fairness to her, like, I know she mightn't be your bag, but she wouldn't be in your shopping cart. But I think she looks stunning in that. Hot. Like, you know, she is hot. Like, so she's great fun as well. And I think Catherine very much just rolls her eyes when it comes to me and what I wear. And so, like, even with this evening, she goes, are we going through a Harry Styles phase?
A midlife crisis.
A midlife crisis.
You should know, GQ only said recently that Speedos are the garment of the summer for men, and so are short shorts. I love a short short.
Short shorts are great, but I will say I wear this brand called Budgie Smugglers, and they don't pay me, I don't get anything like that, right? But they're fun. I think if you don't take yourself too serious, it's the ones where they're like black and you're sauntering down the beach looking too...
You're trying too hard.
Yeah, you have to have the crack with them.
We could see there you weren't trying hard enough.
No, I wasn't trying hard enough.
Well, listen, your fine time in Speedos is over. You're officially back to work.
Yeah.
Tell us about the new show.
So I have a show the 26th of July. I decided I would take a quiet summer because the spring was so busy and the wedding obviously was full on, and then the autumn is so full on that I just wanted to take a quiet summer. A friend of mine rings me. He's looking after this venue out in Dunleary. He says, look, it's a small little venue. We'd love you to do a little intimate evening. I thought, sure, look, why not? Like, no pressure. Do it myself and my pianist. We'll go out and we'll do a couple of my favourite songs. So from Broadway to like Billy Joel to whatever, and a mixture of stuff from the albums over the years. And it'll be just an intimate evening for an hour and a half of music. I think it only holds about 100 tickets, and like a lot of them are already sold. So as I said, it's a fun throwaway evening just to keep the voice working over the summer. I'm also, tomorrow night, I'm in Ratoath, singing with Leah Barneville in the place called the Venue Theatre. And so, yeah, I'm kind of just doing small little gigs and kind of keeping it light for the summer.
You've done so much. You've always got a lot going on. As a performer, do you prefer the smaller, more intimate gigs, or are the kind of big ones more alluring? What do you prefer if you had a choice?
Look, you know, every singer's going to say they want to do Wembley.
Of course, that's it, yeah.
Like, and I've done Radio City 3 times,
yes,
and a phenomenal experience and all that. But there is something lovely about the intimate gigs. You know, you're seeing the eyes of people's face, and you're able to interact with them and have the crack with them, and there's a charm to both, you know, and everybody, as I said, wants to do the big venues. That's where the money's at. But I never turn my nose up at a small venue.
A job's a job.
Them. A job's a job, a gig's a gig,
that.
you know what I mean? And sometimes you go to places and it could be a huge venue and you can hear the sound of your feet coming onto the stage. That's not great. So
you also love a little trip to America. They love you over there. Later this year, is it in the autumn, winter, you're getting back together with Celtic
Thunder, yeah. I'm
tell us
back
about
out in September with them. It's been 15 years since I toured with the guys, and so I'm going back. We're doing kind of a reunion tour where I'll go out and I'll tell a few stories from the original days and sing a few songs from the original show. And we're doing the length and breadth of the country for 2 months, September and October.
Wow.
So Catherine will be delighted to get a break from me at that stage. You know?
Will she join you at some point?
I don't think so. It's work. You're in that mode, and it's you don't see much. You're going from one city to the next, so it's not all that glamorous.
I'm hearing you're like, no, don't join me. Stay in Ireland.
Yeah.
Please give it up for Paul, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Head over to paulbyrom.ie for details and tickets to his upcoming shows. Paul, you're going to be joining Alistair over in the kitchen.